Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Nefarious Trickster, and welcome to my developing review of Hazbin Hotel. I fucking hate it. Now, what should we have? Here we are. Alright. So, what I intend to do here is I want to do as much as I can for my review of the Hazbin Hotel. I want to get my thoughts straight. I want to make it entertaining. And let's make it a little bit spicy too. I'll tell you this, I am not holding back on this shit at all. And I'd say that's one of the biggest problems that Hazbin Hotel more like the, would you say fan base? I feel like that's just a problem that people have, is that they're too lenient on things that are clearly bad. Or at the very least, what do you call it? I guess troubling it would be a word. Well, the case, it's time to get started. Now, I had a lot of shit to, I had a lot of stuff going on in this little review of mine. Like, I mean a lot. I feel like I would have got to this point a lot sooner. I just had a bit of personal things that happened like 2 weeks ago. It kind of put a damper on things at that time, but I am back. I will do this, and I'll tell you this, I ain't holding back for shit. Now, every great review, or anything really, needs a great start. Trying to muffle the sound from the furnace and such. Okay. I have pages and pages of this. Like, for the overall series itself, 20 pages. And that was me going thorough on this shit. I probably didn't need to do this. Like, all that is probably very unnecessary. I just wanted to be extra thorough with what I'm doing here. I see my camera there is a bit flipped. I could take it off. Like, I don't really need there. I'll probably keep it though. Nah. Hmm. Actually, I will take it off. Game options. Turn you off. For stream. Or on the screen. Not this though. No. There's a lot that's probably gonna have to happen here. I want to get my overall thoughts straight and clear. I haven't really done anything like this in a while. About like 2 years ago when I did like that, was it 2 years ago? I'd say maybe 3. When I did like that one video of me playing Doom and just going on top of that Grimace Shake incident, would you say? It wasn't a bad time. Just getting like things going on and a lot. I didn't hate it. That's kind of like my first time actually writing something on that scale of what I'm doing right here, right now. But that's probably gonna be a lot more into it, I'd say. I should get music too for the review and such. I have been loving the Final Fantasy music, and I'm probably gonna be using it a good amount in this series. Or whatever works, honestly. I don't know. Well, let's get started, shall we? I kind of want to wait for the phones to turn off so it doesn't like it, but probably doesn't matter actually. Hold on. Gotta move all this stuff out of the way. I'll tell you this, the green screen's probably gonna fucking suck. Like, seriously. I don't think it's gonna work. And I really don't want to take all this stuff down. Like, I really, really don't. So I guess I'll just screw around with this, yeah. Nope. Oh my god. Hmm. Maybe I could take them off. Maybe? I don't know. Looks inconsistent somehow. I'll figure something out. Probably. If worst comes to worst, I probably will take all that stuff off. Can't really find anything anywhere else to, you know. Actually, I could just take all that off. Got a lot of those stickers that I can use. It won't be much of a problem. Let me think. So, what I'm thinking here is when I do like this sort of. When I'm actually talking, I'm gonna put it in the voice recorder thing. If I'm doing some like acting stuff, I'm gonna put the camera on. There's probably gonna be a good amount of it I'm gonna start doing. So yeah. Okay, so I'll start by. I really don't want to take these off though. It's really good. Besides, I don't want to damage the things. Alright. First scene. That furnace is going on for a while. Shit. Let me practice this. Let me practice a scream actually. I don't know why I'm shy about this. Actually, I do know I don't want to wake up my friends back there. Can I adjust this? Can I adjust the camera? Doesn't actually matter. How I do it. Ah! What the hell? Is this Minnesota? Ah! What the hell? Is this Minnesota? That looked good. That that looks really good. Love it, love it. Oh, you're looking great. Ah! 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 What the hell? Minnesota? This is Minnesota? Alright. I'll actually probably send that out to my phone. Actually, I'm probably gonna send out a lot of this stuff to my phone. Try to work things out however I can. This is going to video this time. Trying to think of my lines that I can think of. Let me think. I know the startup. Actually, I could just put this on Google a lot. It'll probably be a lot more streamlined, I'd say. Be easy way. Now, let's see. Google Docs. As I said, I have a complete other just a complete documentation of Hazbin Hotel. I've been watching that shit. Well, I've been overanalyzing it a lot. Now, I'll tell you this: it wasn't easy. Now, I might as well talk a good bit about what I think of Hazbin Hotel. If we're going off the pilot alone, it's a great promise. And when we continue that to the series, they fucked it up. That is where this is going. Let me think. I know the impact that the Hazbin Hotel, the pilot, had on the new animation. Like, they just completely steamrolled the industry, pretty much. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of words I can go smoothly on this for the time being. Pave maker, that's a good one. It's a bit hard to figure out thoughts like this. Well, it's more of the fact that I of trying to, would you say, interview with it all. I know big details I want to get into. It's just the smaller details that are a bit lost on me. I do have an intro I made while I was doing this. I don't mind using it. Though I kind of wanted to make it a bit more structured. Because I feel like everything else that I put into this is more like building blocks to latch onto. But honestly, it's not a bad idea. I'll give it a shot to showcase it. Animation is an incredible piece of entertainment. It shows the minds of those that make them and the stories that can come from such vast, beautiful worlds, and any animation is no exception. It's a beautiful thing to see such talented people to make something even at the bottom rung of the industry for sheer passion. But just like the big names in the industry, they can have the tendency of fucking everything up. And Vivian Mandrano is a prime example of that. But first, we start at the beginning to see how Hazbin Hotel turned to complete dog shit. I will. I will state it here. I have no respect for Vivian Mandrano. She may, I get it. She may have paved the way for indie animation, but God, does she is she so unprofessional. Like I genuinely hate it so much. Okay, I wanna scroll around a bit here. Animation is an incredible piece of entertainment. Animation is an incredible piece of entertainment. It shows the minds of those that make them and the stories that can come from such vast, beautiful worlds, and any animation is no exception. It's a beautiful thing to see such talented people to make something even at the bottom rung of the industry for sheer passion. But just like the big names in the industry, they can have the tendency of fucking everything up. And Vivian Mandrano is a prime example of that. But first, we start at the beginning to see how Hazbin Hotel turned to complete dog shit. Well, I'll definitely have to see what others, or even you, right now, think of that, because I honestly don't think it's too bad. I want to try. I want to try two, like both things here. Something like that. Honestly, I feel like the intro like, I made this around December. I feel like what I made back then actually holds some pretty damn good weight. Okay, I'm gonna make two versions of like a script from just the intro though. Oops. Let me think. I just watched a pilot to get the train moving. I think the pilot for Hazbin Hotel. It did a really good job at showcasing what Hazbin Hotel could have been. And I genuinely mean that. It is such a great introduction to the world and such. I do hear people say that it is rushed, and I will agree with that because they were just literally throwing in characters at the last second in the pilot. But god damn, was it oozing with personality. Let me think. I feel like when I'm engaged with, I'm pretty good at explaining my thoughts on things, but with myself, it's a bit harder to do. I did make a synopsis of a whole bunch of things here. I really thing is, I don't want to drag this thing for unnecessary details, for the most part. I'll tell you this. Hmm. I guess I could just for whatever it is out there, I can stick to the wall. What'd you say? Alright, I got it. The opening. Oh, the opening song is incredible with its subtlety. How Charlie tries to see the good in a place full of evil and wonders if her kindness is flawed in the world she's in. It's a perfect setup for the series. Crud. The opening song is incredible with its subtlety. How Charlie tries to see the good in a place full of evil and wonders if her kindness is flawed in the world she's in. It's a perfect setup for the show to execute its premise. Complete incredible with itself, full of evil. The thing is, all this like, what do you call it? Documentation of the show? Let me think. So the thing is, with my documentation with this whole thing, I have. I really don't want to drag it too much. Like, I really don't. Don't really have much experience with this whole thing, but I guess better late than never, I guess. This is as good as it gets. Oh, also, with my, what was it? Little thing here. I got, like, what was it? Brackets of things I want to insert into my review. I had a long pause of silence in that. What was it? I had a long pause of silence in that last thing I said. That's because I want to insert Among Us music into into the there just to state how ironic it is with how the show is now. Hmm. 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 Maybe live streaming this wasn't a great idea. It's not I don't want to live stream it. I just don't think. Let me think. I just don't think I have the capability to do this all on my own just yet. You know what? Hmm. I'd say tomorrow I'm gonna watch some Hasbin hotel reviews, see how I can better structure things and such. All right, I'll put all this. I'll start working on this for a bit, just to put in some placeholders until I can think of some more well structured. I'd say, because I feel like this thing's structure is a bit too. What do you call it? It's a bit too long. Like I don't know if I really want to just make a whole synopsis of the entire show just yet, because I'm thinking of either I'm thinking of either doing it in like an episodic way where I just overlook each episode and the flaws of each one too, or if I'm just gonna make a whole overview of everything wrong with Hasbin Hotel. I really don't know. Let me let me put a couple things in my notepad. Character notes and script notes. So, with Hazbin Hotel, the biggest problem I have with it is the lack of focus that it has with its premise. Alright. Got some script notes here. I'm thinking of making the focus thing, probably the most important aspect of my review. Because the show itself genuinely has none of it. It starts going from plot to plot for the whole 2 seasons. Well, for season 2, it's the fact that it keeps, what do you call it? The biggest problem with season 2 is the fact that doesn't move on with the fact that Charlie just keeps fucking up the hotel's reputation again and again. Like, it's twice that it happens, and for fuck's sakes, was it so annoying to keep watching? Cause Christ, it was so obnoxious to watch. And when Maggie calls Charlie out on her destructive behavior towards the hotel by going back to Vox over and over, Charlie's the one that gets pissy at Vaggie, as if Charlie wasn't the one that was destroying its reputation in the first place. That's what pisses me off so much. Is that I'm supposed to believe that it's not Charlie's fault that she keeps fucking up again and again. I genuinely hate it so much. Yeah, that's the thing about me. As I said, I'm really good at engaging my thoughts verbally, but the moment I write it, it just completely. It's not like I can't do it, but it's bad. A bit hard. Alright, tell you this. I'm gonna end this early. I will stream a game. I will stream Final Fantasy 16 again. Because I'm starting to get to this process where I'm trying to make myself a schedule of just doing things and such. And yeah, I'll see if I can pump the train up, I guess. I'm sure I can do this. Well,